How's it going, fellow nerds? You're tuned into Nerdmageddon on KNWT Channel 8. I'm your host, Connor Raby. Joining me in the studio, as always, is Court with a fantastic pose.
Wakanda!
Love it. And Corey Herzog, Miss Kitten herself.
Yeah, Wakanda forever.
Wakanda forever. And we're going to obviously go into a full, in-depth review of Black Panther. So spoiler alert, if you have not seen the show, I would recommend just not listening. And, of course, in the studio, we've got who normally would be Johnny, but he's kind of trapped in the Vulpix, as I was a couple weeks ago. So rip in peace. Peace be upon him. And so, guys, let's just jump into it.
Yes.
Let's do it. Let's pounce on it.
Yeah. Let's not. We're not kidding around with all this.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Why are you being so catty?
Yeah. Claws are coming out.
Oh.
That's all I got.
Oh,
right
I'm
now.
sure I can think of more cat puns.
Yeah.
I just can't think of them right meow.
Oh.
Oh.
Stop it.
So
Guys,
anyways,
please stop. Please, honestly,
let's
stop.
get into this terrific.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, personally, I thought it was great. What
It
did you
was
guys
good.
think?
It was
Great.
good.
Awesome.
I liked it.
Spectacular.
I might get chastised for this. It didn't live up to the hype, in my opinion.
Exactly.
I've actually had a couple people say that didn't really live up to the hype, but my critiques on it, which we'll discuss, we can discuss everything we
Yeah.
like and dislike.
Yes.
My critiques on it are actually kind of big, few but big. So first off, let's start off. What did we like about it?
I loved Cherie. I loved the whole cast, to be honest. The characters were memorable, and I liked what they did with Wakanda, like all of that. It was goodness.
Yes, it was great. The cast was loaded.
Yeah.
The cast was absolutely loaded. Chadwick Boseman, Michael B. Jordan. I'm gonna butcher her name. Lupita
Nyong'o.
Yeah.
Yep.
Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
It's
fixed his
Whitaker.
eye. They
Whitaker.
fixed his
Yay.
Whitaker. Is it Whitaker?
Yeah, it's Whitaker.
It's Whitaker. I've always read it, and I've always heard it from my family as Whitaker.
It's Whitaker.
Oh, whatever.
You got
Gosh,
Sterling
Connor.
K. Brown from
Sterling K. Brown.
one of your favorite shows.
Yeah,
Yes.
from This Is Us.
Yeah.
Currently my favorite
Yeah.
show.
Deny.
Yeah.
Yep.
Martin Freeman. I forgot he was going to be in the movie. That was nice.
Absolutely.
Andy freaking Serkis.
Yes.
He's one of my favorite actors right
Yes.
now because of just how well he does with each and every single role he does, especially like the new Planet of the Apes series.
He's great.
Yeah.
Caesar. Yeah.
Whoever played Sherry, Latita Wright.
Yeah.
That sounds fine with me.
I've only ever read her name, but yeah.
Checking out.
Yeah, loaded cast.
Oh,
and, yeah. Court, anything in particular that you wanted to highlight about this movie?
Wakanda is beautiful. So first of all, it's absolutely beautiful. The technology, the gadgets were good. They had great action sequences. Andy Serkis was really cool, captivating. He busted out a little dialogue. He was singing or said lyrics to "What Is Love"
Yes.
Yeah.
by Hadway, an old '90s song. And Michael B. Jordan was pretty engaging as Eric Killmonger. And I just thought there was a lot of cool things. It was cool seeing high technology and a landscape of like Africa, traditional African, and it was just beautiful and colorful. Like
It was.
just, yeah,
The
just
whole
lot
color
of,
scheme was
Yeah.
lot
gorgeous.
of eye candy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think my favorite scene in particular is that first fight scene for the throne.
Yes.
I love that whole like ceremony build up to it, and it was just
Yeah.
like no words describe it.
Of course, and everything about like the country itself was like I love that they didn't try to Americanize pretty much any of it.
Yeah.
And obviously some people who are probably like really like into that kind of culture, they might be able to say, oh well, this and this was kind of Americanized, but like it came off to me as someone who's not an expert as genuine, authentic African culture, and it was great. That guy with the enormous lip piercing.
Yeah, the
Yes.
plate,
That was interesting. I love that all the African styles with the way that they dressed, the way they pierced themselves, the tattoo placements, and the way they greeted each other, the way the language that they used. The language that they used, of course, was Americanized.
Yeah.
And I noticed that the African accents could be a bit spotty with the extras, but with the main cast, it seemed to be pretty consistent.
Yeah.
Which I liked.
I also like the rival tribes. Like,
the rival tribes were great.
M'Baku, his tribe was pretty cool. Like they were all like gorilla monkey themed.
Yes.
But it looked like they still kind of had a little bit of technology.
Yeah, I mean, they were still like part of Wakanda. They just isolated themselves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that was cool to see those guys.
Yeah, it was really cool that I'm pretty sure they were completely based off the comics, if not for a little bit corrections here and there. Which I had a point to go with that, but never mind.
I mean,
thoughts are slippery.
Yes, they are.
I think Michael B. Jordan gave the performance of a lifetime with Eric Killmonger.
Yeah.
And he at one of the this is kind of a lesser criticism I had is he did a great job introducing himself, and then they kind of took him out a little bit, and I kind of forgot that he was in the movie, and then they brought him back with the whole museum thing. Yeah, and but I think he did great as the antagonist.
Did you sympathize with his character? His upbringing.
Yeah, I did. I think. I mean, obviously that doesn't justify it whatsoever, but I think it was a good origin story.
Oh, yeah.
I don't really personally know the actual origin story of Killmonger, but like from the comic books. But for a movie, it definitely worked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to wrap this things up. But when we come back, we're going to go more onto the constructive criticism of Black Panther and more of what we like. So stay tuned.
Wakanda!
Woo!
Welcome back. This is Nerdmageddon on Nerd Takeover on KNWT Channel 8, giving an in-depth review on Black Panther. Spoiler alert.
Spoilers.
I'm here. Yes, spoiler. I'm here with Court Jensen. What's going on?
That's me. Wakanda.
Oh, that was
okay.
very unenthusiastic.
Wakanda!
There we go. Getting it.
Better?
You gotta give it to you.
Okay.
Say it with your chest.
All right.
Yeah. Then of course we have a Porg. Yeah. Held up by Corey Herzog, Miss Kitten herself.
Hey y'all.
And the spirit of Johnny Lorem, which is trapped in the Vulpix. He's just not really contributing much today. Not at all.
It's okay. You didn't contribute much when you were in the Vulpix.
Yeah, I understand that.
But
I remember
fantastic hair.
Yes, always fantastic hair.
Yes.
So, going into if we have any critiques for Black Panther, what would it be?
The graphics, some of the scenes.
I completely agree. I feel like they saved a lot of their CG for Wakanda itself and the amazing technology that they had.
Yeah, which they did rightfully so.
I would have loved to be in the pitch meeting for like, hey, how about they're driving a car that isn't even there? And like that was a really that was great. The train thing. How do you describe it again? It's like force. Like it's a force that like allows the vibranium to be transported.
Yeah,
something like that.
It neutralizes it.
Yeah.
So that way it doesn't explode.
Science. Yeah, science, inventions,
I mean, media for a
gizmos
reason.
and whatnots. Yes. Yeah, I think they saved a lot of the CG for Wakanda itself and some of the contraptions, but they was really lacking with in my opinion, the rhinos.
Yeah.
They were really bad. That's like Star Wars prequels bad.
Yeah, it was rough. Like, I'm sure they could have poured some money into actual. I'm sure it's expensive to do some mountainscapes. I noticed the green screen might have been a little weird on the mountainscapes and different things, but it's still, all in all, I mean, they did have to pour a lot of money into South Korea.
Yeah.
To do that little, because that. Yeah, but all in all, I mean, I think it was pretty good.
It was solid. I think that the CG was a big one, but for me, and again, I cannot stress enough, spoiler alert.
Yeah.
All the spoilers.
All of them.
Marvel really likes its one-offs.
It's having their villain problem still, I think.
What?
It's having a villain problem.
It is.
A crisis of killing pretty good villains that could have stuck around. I think that's might be where you're going.
Yeah. Hence the one-offs, sir.
Yeah. Well,
go ahead.
Here's my theory. We do not see a funeral. And I feel like with how much T'Challa, in a weird way respected Killmonger, we would have at least seen him scattering ashes on the ocean or something. So maybe he's not dead.
I mean, he got stabbed in the heart.
Yes, but Wakanda.
And they held it there for a long time, too.
Yeah, but which stopped like the blood, from.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking with Wakanda, technology and all that, we'll see more of Killmonger. I have a good feeling about that.
You seem hopeful. That's cool.
Yeah, I do have hope, believe it or not.
I think he's dead, but like, we'll see. We can have a little bit.
Just kill my hope.
Yeah, it sucks.
Yeah.
But and I understand that these guys, these actors don't want to be tied down for contracts. Marvel does huge contracts.
Right. Oh, yeah.
They probably didn't want to be tied in for like the next 5 years or something like that.
Yeah.
But 10. Andy Serkis was in Age of Ultron though, and that's when he got his robotic arm, in between then and now. So what was the point of having us wait a whole? I don't know how long it's been. When was Age of Ultron?
A long time ago.
At least 3 years ago or more.
Why wait that long and then just kill him off halfway through the movie?
Yeah, I know.
He had so much potential.
They had to just demonstrate how violent and corrupt Killmonger was or something. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
How superior.
Well, of course, I understand why they would kill off a villain like that. He was kind of a nuisance, if anything.
He was.
But he was funny. He was a great villain. Andy Serkis is an incredible actor. And Michael B. Jordan gave the performance of a lifetime. I just think that they could have kept those characters around for a lot more. And honestly, if I were Michael B. Jordan, just rack in the dough.
Oh, yeah.
Rake in the dough. I don't know what.
That's all right.
Roke in the dough.
More spoiler alerts. Do you want to talk about the scenes?
Yeah, sure.
The cut scenes. I think the way I understood how it was is I couldn't understand what one of the guys said in the mic. Like, they had a press conference. I think basically the way I understood is, like, Wakanda's becoming more of a visible entity, and they're trying to help people out. He went back to Brooklyn or somewhere in New York and helped out a neighborhood. T'Challa did. The neighborhood actually of where Killmonger's father ended up dying, so he made like a little center, kind of a rec center and stuff for kids, or actually technology school for kids.
Yeah.
And then we got it treated with another scene of, like, I already knew that Bucky was staying there because Black Panther was not having it. He was basically hunting down Bucky in Civil War as a war criminal, and rightfully so. He was brainwashed to be a war criminal. But it looks like they've taken Bucky under their wings, and who knows if they've taught him some cool fighting or if they're going to give him an arm or whatever, but he's in Wakanda.
Yeah, a white boy for them to fix.
Yes.
They said that about Martin Freeman's character. Another broken white boy for us to fix up or something like that.
Yeah.
There was a lot of funny one-liners.
Yes.
They did what are those? They made a pun for you.
Yes, Shuri was my favorite character.
Yeah. She was by far.
I hope she becomes the new Iron Man.
I could see that.
We'll see.
We'll see what goes down in Wakanda in freaking Avengers.
In Avengers Infinity Wars.
Why couldn't I think of
it was cool to see that they're gonna break out, the literally breaking Wakanda out into more of a like being like not necessarily media market, but they're gonna open up themselves to the world, allow access to their technology and stuff like that, which is just incredible. And like the critiques I did have were a few kind of big ones, but few. Other than that, it's still just an incredible movie. I give it for me 8.5 stars out of 10.
I give it 9 Black Panthers.
All right.
I give it 9. Whatever those things they consume, vibranium orb, weird
plant thingies.
Yeah, the
power
heart-shaped
plants.
Yeah, whatever those are, I'll give 9 of those.
All right. Go to KNWT Channel 8's YouTube channel, like, subscribe, and let us know in the comments down below what you think of Black Panther and what you want us to talk about next. We'll see you guys next time.